Hi students, in last class we learned the components of MS Excel. So I will recall all the things once again. So first one is the MS Office button. So when you click on MS Office button, it displays several options like new, open, save as, print, prepare, send, publish and close. So all the options are same as MS Word. Second one is quick access toolbar. So with the help of that one, so we can easily put the components or put the commands so which we are recently using. And next, this one is the title bar, which consisting of default file name as book1 and application name as Microsoft Excel, and on the right side 3 window control buttons are there. So those are minimize, restore and close. So second, this is called as ribbon. Ribbon provides number of tabs like home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, review and view. So each tab consisting of number of groups. So if you click on home, so it provides 7 groups. Those are clipboard, font, alignment, number, styles, cells and editing. So each group consisting of number of commands. Like if we selected clipboard, so cut, copy, paste and format painter. So below that one, so this is called as name box. So when we place the cursor in particular cell, automatically it displays the cell address. So next one is the formula bar. Here we are writing the formulas. MS Excel is particularly used for calculation purpose. So here it provides different functions. So if you click on formulas option, here AutoSum function is there, financial functions are there, logical functions, text related functions, date and time, lookup and reference function, mathematic and trigonometric functions. Again we can access the online functions also. Means if I want a new formulas, so which is not available in MS Excel, so which I can access from the online also. Next, this one is the working area. So working area consisting of number of rows and columns. So each book consisting of number of sheets. So here on the below side we can see the sheet tab, sheet 1, sheet 2 and sheet 3. If I want extra sheet is nothing but the page. If I click on this button, automatically it displays a sheet 4. Each sheet consisting of number of rows and columns. So it provides 16,384 columns. Columns are always set by alphabets like A, B, C, D. So the 26th one is a Z and 27th column is AA, AB. Same way continues. The last column name is XFD, and it provides 10,48,576 rows. Each row headed by the numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and this is called as a cell. Intersection of row and column is called as cell, and when we click on particular cell, that cell is called as active cell. Active cell address is always appears on the name box. So how to define the particular cell address? First we have to take the column name, that is a seventh column and third row, and if I click here, so eighth column and sixth row, and here it provides a scroll bar. So this one is the horizontal scroll bar, this one is the vertical scroll bar. With the help of that one we can move this sheet to left to right, top to bottom, and below that one task bar is there. So task bar provides the active status. So sorry, this one is a status bar. Status bar provides the status of the active sheet, and here these are sheet tabs, and on the right below that one zoom slider is there. So all those things which I learned in the last class. So it is a 15 marks question. So explain the MS Excel window components. So you have to draw this window. After that you have to explain each components. So already I have given all the notes. Next is the first tab, that is a home tab. So in that the first group is clipboard, next one is font, third one is alignment, fourth is number, fifth one is styles, sixth one is cells, seventh one is editing. So cut, copy, paste, format, painter, all these commands which we have learned in MS Word. So what is cut option? So cut option is used. So before that, what is clipboard? It is a 2 marks question. So it is a memory area where data is stored temporarily before being copied to another location. Means if we cut or copied any text, on that time temporarily those data are stored in the clipboard. So it is a temporary memory location. So it consisting of 4 commands, so which you can easily view. This cut, copy and paste. So cut, it is used to move the selected text or object to different locations in the worksheet. Means normally cut option is used to delete the particular text. Next one is copy. So shortcut of cut is Ctrl plus X. Next one is copy. It is used to make duplicate of the selection in the worksheet. Means if we want to copy a particular text on that time, so you can use this clipboard and copy command or Ctrl plus C. After cut and copy, you can use the third option, that is paste. It is used to paste the cut or copy text or object wherever you want. So here the important thing is that you can also move the cell contents by drag and drop method also. Instead of cut and paste, you can drag and you can drop also. So I will show here. In the first cell I will write marks 1, this M1. In second cell I will type M2, and third one is I will calculate the sum. So how to calculate that one? In the second cell just enter the marks 1. So I will enter 95. In second cell I will enter 97. So instead of finding the sum, normally we are using the calculator. So instead of calculator, what you can do is that, so you can write the formula. So how to write the formula? Always formula begins with the equal symbol. First you have to write the equal. Then what is the address of 95? So address of 95 is it is A2. So A2, then plus address of B is how much? It is B2. So when you enter that one, so automatically it finds the sum of marks 1 and marks 2. Next one I will enter 45, then 90, 78, here 76, 100, 85. Okay, now I have to write the formula here. So what I have to write the formula? Equal to address of 45 is C3, so A3 plus B3, then this one is A4 plus B4, then this one is A5 plus B5. Instead of writing the same formula number of times, what you can do is that you place the cursor here. So when you click here, it shows the formula of A2 plus B2. Then place the cursor at the down side. So it shows a dot mark here. When you place the cursor over the dot mark, it shows a plus. Then press left mouse button and just drag and drop it. automatically it finds the sum of other cells. So when you click here, automatically it shows A3 plus B3, A4 plus B4, A5 plus B5. So use of this formula is that instead of typing the same formula again and again, so what you can do is that you can write the formula once and directly you can drag it. So after this one, if I want to cut the selected text, first select it, then just click on this cut button, then you have to paste it. Click here and click on paste button, so it deletes the text here and it moves that particular text to the next cell. Now I will use the copy, so select this one, then click on copy and I will click here, then click on paste button. So if I used copy and paste it makes the duplicate of the text. Cut means it deletes the text from the particular location. If I paste on the time, it move to the next cell. Now when you paste this option, it shows one more extra feature, that is a paste special. So when you click on paste special option, here different options are available like all. So what is the use of all option? Means if I want to transfer all original contents to and characteristics, and if I want to copy formulas on the time, you can use the formula option. It copies only the formulas. And if I want the values on the time, you can use the values. I will show here. If I want only formula, then what you can do is that select this one, then click on copy option, place the cursor here, then click on paste and formulas. When I click here, it shows the formula, that is equal to A3 plus B3. Now I will use only the values. Again I will click on copy and I will click here and paste special, then click on values. So click on OK. So when I click here, instead of formula it shows only the values. If I click here, it shows the formula, that is equal to A3 plus B3, and if I click here, it shows only the value. Same way, if I want all the things, then click on all. Then if I want only the formulas, click on formulas. And if I want only the values, means if I want only the numbers on the time, you can click on values. Next one is format. So if I applied any font as bold, italic, underline, or if I increase the size, if I want such type of formattings on the time, you can go for formats option. Then if I want to copy the comments, so what is comment? Comments are explanation given to a particular text. If I want to copy only the comments, you click on comments option. Next one is validation. So you can apply the validation rules. So if I want some validations, which we'll learn in the next class, if I want to copy only the validations, you go for validation option. Then all using the source theme. If I have accessed anything from internet, if I want the source file, so there are two types of files are available. One is a source file and second one is a destination file, where the original file is there or where the original formula is there. If I want to copy that one, on that time you go for all using source theme. Next, all except border. So I can use the borders for this table. So select it and I will make it a center, then I will apply the border option here. So all border. Now I want to copy everything except border. So what I can do is that select this one, then copy, then click here, then paste special, all except border. If I click here, it pastes the cell except the border. So if I click here, it is having border, but here I use the paste special option and I have selected the option as. So if I want to activate that one, you have to select the text first, then copy, then click on paste special, then only it activates the paste special command. Next one is column width. So here columns having same width. If I want to copy the same width to other sheet, on that time you can use the column width. Next one is formulas and number formats. So if I want to copy formula along with the number formats, you can go for number format options. Next one is values and number formats. I want the value as well as the formattings, and this one is formulas along with the formats. You can use these options. So after applying all those things, you click on OK button. So this paste special command for 5 marks. So you have to draw it and you have to explain all those things. Then the second group is font. So I think all of you know this font group easily. So I will use the second sheet. Then you place the cursor here and you can type also MES College of Commerce. So instead of writing the numbers, you can write the text also. So select the text, then you can click on Home tab, Font group, and click on the font face drop down button. It will show different fonts. So whichever you want, you can select. So I will use as Arial Unicode MS. Then you can apply the font size. You can increase it, and this one is the increase font and this one is the decrease font. What we can show is that grow font and shrink font. Then you can use the bold and you can use the italic. Then when you click on underline, so here two options are available. One is single underline, second one is double underline. So whichever you want, you can select it. So here I have written MES College of Commerce in first cell, but it overlaps in other 4 cells. So what we can do is that you can use the grid line option. That is, here there is a line which divides A and B column. You just drag it and drop here. Automatically it increases. Then you can use the borders for all those cells. Here select this cell and click on border drop down button. Then here bottom border, if I want top border, left border, right border, and if I want all borders, you click on all borders option. Then other than that, different options are available. That is bottom double border, thick bottom border, top and bottom border, top and thick bottom border. So whichever you want, you can use it. And also you can draw the border grids also. So with the, when you select this draw border option, automatically your arrow mark changes to pencil. You can easily draw it. See, wherever you want, you can select. So when you double click, automatically it changes arrow mark to normal mouse pointer. Next one is the fill color. If I want to fill the color for the particular cell, it fills the entire color for the cell. So for each cell you can apply different colors, whichever you want, you can select it. And last one is the font color. So after selecting the text, you can apply any color for the particular font. So these are the options available in clipboard and font. In the next class we will learn the next groups, that is alignment, number and styles. So thank you one and all.